In a world full of colors, I'm chasing something rare. A game within a game, a shiny I will snare. With my trusty Pokeballs, I'm on a special quest. For that sparkling creature, I will settle for the rest. Every battle, every hunt, I'm getting closer now. From Bulbasaur to Peshawar, hunting for the shine. One day it'll be mine, and I will enshrine. Hunting for the shine. Rising numbers count so high, shiny hunting going dry. Luck is fleeting, but I'm strong, chasing monsters all night long. Endless nights and mornings glow. Trainers on this journey know. When that spark goes on screen, you feel joy from that queen. Hunting for the shine. One day you'll be mine, and I will enshrine. Hunting for the shine. Hunting for the shine. One day you'll be mine, and I will enshrine. Hunting for the shine. Hunting for the shine. One day you'll be mine, and I will enshrine. Hunting for the
Hello everybody, welcome. Today we're doing nonsense. We're back in Arceus again. We have 21 unknown to find, and hopefully we can find a new one today. Yes, we found Shiny In, and it's pretty cool about it. I like it a lot. But we're gonna get right into this because we've got a lot of time and a lot to do, and I'm glad to be here. But hello everybody, welcome back, Andre. Great to see you. Of course, Grookey and James, always a pleasure. So Grookey's over here knocking out Hollow Knight bosses, which is incredible, and they're doing a phenomenal job of it. They've got like, what, maybe 10 fights remaining? But it's the really hard fights, so best of luck on that nonsense. And we expected to see nothing, and we saw nothing. Perfect. Positive news, guys. We have the alerts working again. Yeah, I guess they route through Streamlabs, which I thought they weren't, but they are, I guess. And so I got that re-enabled, so if anyone follows or anything, we'll be seeing, of course, actual alerts. Haha. 26, not counting Absolute Radiant. Yay, yeah. Yay, finally, they all work again. Bro, there's 26 more challenges? That's a lot more. Okay, never mind. I miscounted heavily. But heck yeah. Also, weird news. I guess today is the 18th anniversary of Hatsune Miku releasing. Like the program, which is kind of cool. I was scrolling today and I was like, what the heck is this? There's so much Miku crap in my timeline right now, and I'm like, oh. Okay, it's understandable. It's a big anniversary date. Cool, great. I was like, okay, nice. So that's something. If you didn't know, now you know. Some people are saying 17, but the math doesn't add up, so it's absolutely 18. So it's like, I think 2007 is when it came out. So that's cool. And it explains why I was like, bro, I thought this was like a 90s thing, but apparently not. Like, obviously not. Which explains why I didn't hear about this until like high school. And I was like, oh. Because I started going to high school in 2009. Alright, boys, we're not finding anything. We're fine. So, of course, we know the goofy, like, what's it called? The odds of seeing this are pretty low, but on average, we'll see a shiny every hour and a half. If it's a shiny we need, great. If it's not, uh-oh. But we have a list. And I feel like we're gonna see, let's see if we see letter A today. That'd be great. Yeah, is it likely? Absolutely not, but I'm saying we're gonna see a shiny A today, boys and girls, okay? Totally not a shiny Carnivine. Oh, also, we found that Psyduck right there. That was the shiny Psyduck right there, yesterday, after the crash. And speaking of the crash, we'll be avoiding opening things from Discord today. Oh crap. Just because I really do not want to have that happen a second time. In the same, like, weekend or whatever. Yeah, it's Sunday, weekend. So just heads up on that. No Discord shenanigans today. Since I feel like there was something going on with, like, the way it opens up links that just crashed everything. It locked everything up and broke it. Okay, you guess the last ones. Zoe, Markoth, or... Ooh, Nightmare King Grim is gonna be it's gonna be so hard. Like, he is difficult the first time you fight him. Like... How much worse did they make him? Like, I can't imagine, alright? Like, I never beat Nightmare King Grim. I went the other route and just, like, I think helped him out. Because I just could not do it, and I was like, okay. Let's not, I spent, like, I think, like 2.5 weeks on him and just could not figure it out. And so I gave up. I know, embarrassing. But I was like, I just want to get done with the game. I want to move on, do other things. Yeah, I guess like maybe 20, not 20 hours. I spent probably like 40-ish hours on. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Probably 10 hours. I didn't spend that much time on them actually. When I think about it, I only have like 96 hours total in that game, so there's no shot I spent that much time on just one boss fight. All forms of damage are insta-kills? Wait, really? Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, so you have to play it perfectly. Oh, that is disgusting. That makes the Radiant fight even more impressive. I thought they just... I knew they were harder, and they had, like, I thought they had, like, new movesets and stuff. I didn't realize they were insta-kill, bro. It's been so long. It's been such a long time since Hollow Knight, okay? I'm like, golly. Wow. And you beat Pure Vessel on Radiant mode? Okay. Bro's built different. Grookey, completely built different than the rest of us. Too good at this game. Good lord. I guess, what do you get for beating all of this? Like a pat on the back and a good job? Or like, what? Like... I feel like if you beat every Radiant variant, you should be allowed... You should get like a medallion, right? That's like, you're invincible to damage. Like, you're impervious. You can't take any damage whatsoever or something. You get a statue. Wow, okay. Does it do anything? Oh, yeah, I know. See, these are the Radiant variants, though. Like... Oh, it's a lore, for lore reasons. Okay. Nice. Okay. So, James, did you beat all this nonsense on Radiant mode, or did you, like, not? Like, I know for a fact, you were doing Radiance? Bro. Did you ever finish the Radiance? You never finished? Bro, I never finished Pantheon 5, because it was too difficult. And I was like, I'm gonna I'm just gonna stop. I'm gonna stop here, guys. Hey, I think I'm done with the pantheons. Oh, dude, I love Path of Pain. I actually did that. Like, I made a point to go knock that out on the PlayStation when I played through the game again. So I was like, I gotta do it. And Shock's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm experiencing the Path of Pain. She's like, why? I'm like, because it's a challenge. I like it. I do. I think it's great. Yeah. Like, that was great, but the boss fights I just had a really bad time with. In terms of, like, the more advanced back-to-back, like, boss rush nonsense. Yeah, but yeah, Path of Pain, great. Don't you get something for... I think you get something for finishing Path of Pain. It's either lore, or it's a medallion or something. So I would highly recommend knocking out Path of Pain when you get the chance. Of course, right now you're hard focusing on, you know, the important things. Who's messaging me? What? Hold up. I just got a message on Discord from my parents. Don't do this. Hold up. They said, bro, I might be leaving. Oh, thank God, tomorrow. Okay, we're celebrating Labor Day lunch tomorrow. Okay, alright. Bet. You're gonna do Persona, Pantheon 5? Best of luck. Lore and Adrenaline Tree, nice. Yeah, you're gonna do... Pantheon 5 is like, I don't remember what made it so hard. There was some bullcrap it threw at you and I just couldn't... I think I died at the exact same spot every time, if I remember correctly, and I was not about it. 4 p.m. tomorrow, I've got places to be. Okay. Sorry, like, what's going on? We're having barbecue. We're doing a barbecue in my parents' house. Looks like we're gonna have a good time. So that's exciting. All right, brother. Okay, so I'm looking at our admin, Captain Ah. Brother was playing old school RuneScape, and now he's playing Elden Ring. Can you believe this? Also, another game I've never beat. Yeah. I don't know. I've considered going back to Elden Ring, but also, like, no one watches it. Because we're a Pokemon channel, so I don't really want to go back to it. Alright. We're doing good. Yeah, we're making so much progress right now, just running back and forth. Holy crap. I remember I mentioned this yesterday, because I did this after stream yesterday. I've discovered how to mine in Star Citizen. I don't know what to do with the stuff you mine, like, at all. But I know how to mine stuff now, and I'm like, bro, it's actually kind of fun. In a weird Omega boring way, it's a lot of fun. Like, in an old school RuneScape kind of way, it's fun. It's kind of tedious, I'll be 100%, but it's like, it's strangely enjoyable. I've been playing Lost Star Citizen, unfortunately. I don't get the game at all still, but, you know, we're in Free Flight this week, which is why I'm playing it. And my coworker's like, hey, yo, Free Flight. I'm like, I guess, if it's free, I'll give it a shot. The game's weird. It's really hard to call it a game, too, because it's more of like, it's just a simulator for, like, life. But it's not like The Sims where it's goofy. It's like a serious, like, space life sim, and it's very interesting, to say the least. And buggy, and broken. But it's very interesting, to say the least. So, yeah, it's weird. It's a weird game. Bro, well, we see an A, but it's not shiny. Back to Jubilife yet again. It's what we do every day. Anywho, James was here yesterday. We talked about Hollow Knight yesterday, and, like, Silksong and everything, like... all the big important stuff that has happened this, like, last week, we've already discussed, right? Right? You're here? Heck yeah. As I say, we slept at Hollow Knight yesterday. And Vermilion has like found a spot in the woods that has like a shot up car or something. It's crazy. Which I don't know the lore behind it. And I was like, I kind of asked, but they don't know why it's there, but it's fine. Yeah. Anywho, guys. Say anywho, my mind has gone complete mush, and we're only like 15 minutes in. We're gonna find a shiny today, 100%. Is it gonna be what we want to see? Hopefully. Right? Hopefully. Is there any... We've had no... Bro, wait. That goofy goldfish is live right now, right? I just realized, wait. I completely forgot. You remember its name is? It's tonight. Okay, it happens tonight. So tomorrow we'll do that for like maybe half an hour, knock that thing out, do our part, collect our shiny boy. The shiny deer thing. Right, okay, cool. So we're still good. We're good. We're fine. So it's like, bro, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow is Labor Day, right? Yeah, Doi, we just talked about this. Tomorrow's Labor Day. It's a Monday. It will be another early stream, by the way, just because, like, apparently I have things going on tomorrow, and I'm also off tomorrow, so it's totally fine. It's gonna be golden. And yeah, it'll be great. It'll be fine. So we'll do that, and then we'll do that for a little bit, and then we'll swap over to doing this again for some time, for some odd amount of time. Since our goal is to get as many shinies as we can before Silksong releases. Since once Silksong releases, I'm going to attempt to do 2-hour streams every day, except for on weekends, where I'll be doing hopefully longer streams to try to get done with the game. I'm still debating if I want to buy it on the Switch 2, or if I want to buy it on, you know, like my actual computer, since both inputs are great. One may be a little more comfortable than the other one, even though I could use the King Kong Pro 2 from Ghoulie Kit if I play it on PC. Instead of Joy-Cons, which could be a world of difference. Not an ad, not a shill, not an ad. It is a shill, what am I saying? It's not an ad, not a sponsor, yeah. I just heavily promote this goofy controller because I like it a lot. And I can't use it with the Switch 2, which is so sad. So I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be great. Now, technically, if I plug it in, I can use it. But if I don't plug it in, I can't use it. It doesn't communicate correctly. I've had this discussion forever ago. So they need the Ghoulie Kit King Kong Pro 4 to come out that works with the Switch 2 correctly. And then I'll be like, alright guys, here's the new one, we bought this for the Switch 2 only. Because I know it works perfectly with computer. Like, it is perfect with PC. It just doesn't like other things. Bro, the Haunters are doing absolutely nothing. Yeah. I say the Haunters, it's fine. The Haunters are out of our way. If we do, I'm curious, are there any Pokemon we need to obtain in this that are getting, like, Mega Forms in the next game? Like, maybe? No, because Chicory's not in this game. And I guess if we wanted to do it, we could just go grab them from Scarlet and Violet, because I think most of the Pokemon that appear in this game also appear over there. We'll see what happens. You know what we should do also tomorrow? We should do the giveaway. Like, I need to do this goofy giveaway. We've been promoting it for 3 years almost, and I just haven't done it. 2 or 3 years, still haven't done the giveaway. It's just a bunch of shiny Pokemon that we've obtained over the course of Scarlet and Violet that are extras. Yeah, I also need to, like, go on this game and find all the extras we have here. Wow, I know! Like, we bring it up, like once a month, and I'm like, yeah, we'll do that, and then I completely forget about it. And then I either get reminded, or I vaguely remember it. I'm like, oh, wait. The reason I remember it now is because I was going through Violet, yesterday, I think it was. And I was like, bro, I have like 4 boxes of shiny Pokemon to give away. It still hasn't happened. Bruh. Yeah, it's not 0.0 for us, boys. Nice. I was also planning on updating, like, finally getting my dual PC setup this, like, tomorrow. A situation has arisen where I won't be doing that because sake of a dual PC setup for streaming is incredibly time consuming. And I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna have the time for it. Like, over time I'll be able to do it, but, like, it's like, you gotta do, like, all this, like, IP LAN connecting and stuff and whatnot, and I'm like, bro, what the heck? Like, it is a tremendous amount of effort, and I'm like, I don't care enough. And also, the PC that I'll be using is not powerful enough to do what I need to do, which really sucks. The shell is fine. Hey! 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 We got a shiny! We have a shiny Pokemon right there. It's a shiny R. Kind of weird that we found these two back to back, but, you know, it's fine. I need these guys out of here just in case. Yes! We caught a shiny R! This is... I can't believe this. Early shiny in this goofy thing. Let's go. We caught it. We can leave. I don't know why I'm sticking around. So we found R. The question, of course, do we have shiny R already? I want to see on Pokemon. Yo, we do not have shiny R, so this is a new one for us. Let's go! Oh my goodness, boys. Okay, we're now 8 out of the 22. This is top tier. Let's put this Psyduck over here so we don't accidentally release it. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is looking good. Also, keep in mind, 2 of the shinies are already in home, which is why they're not here. Can I bring them from home here? Maybe I could. I don't remember. Yes, we're reporting our findings. Perfect. So the funny thing is, right? Technically, in terms of streaming time, it's been about an hour and a half since we saw our last shiny Pokemon. Right? Because I streamed for 2.5 hours. Okay. Yesterday. This is, we're almost 30 minutes in today, so that's 3 hours. You know, be total 3, and if you've seen 2 shiny unknowns. Like, I mean, the math, the averages are getting pretty good. Like, it's not that bad. So we can expect at the 2-hour mark, well, we can't expect, but we can assume at the 2-hour mark we'll see another shiny Pokemon. Another shiny, that's not what I expected at all. What's it called? A shiny Pokemon. Shiny unknown. Yeah, it is so weird. That's a giant Cricketune. Huh, I know you spawned over there. That is absolutely wild. Of course, on averages here. On average, every hour and a half. Which is super wild for this game. Big fan of it. But yeah, now we have 8 out of 22. Hopefully, can we see 9 out of 22 before we end today's stream? Because, guys, at one point, like, once we hit, like, 14, we might have to deviate to a different game just so we can actually properly hard target the correct ones that we need. Or, like, you know, separate ones that we need. So I should really work on, like, which game we'll be doing that on. I feel like Fire Red Leaf Green will probably be the best. They'll take the longest to transfer all the way up. But in terms of how fast we can reset, like, it won't be that bad. The first unique is Sisters of Battle. Nice. Nice. Best of luck. Hope it goes well. I am kind of curious, like, with Silksong, since we kind of saw similar enemies from the original Hollow Knight in the trailer. Will we be seeing all, like, how many, there's gonna be new monsters, right? New bosses. But how many returning bosses do you think we'll see? Even though we're technically in a different location. As far as I'm aware, we're in a different region of the planet, we're in a different area. Yeah, I'm just curious. Like, I'm assuming everything's gonna be different, or, like, maybe similar, but different, you know? Alright. Heck yeah, dude. I don't know. I'm excited for Silksong. It comes out Thursday. Guys, Thursday is when everything goes Getty-wumpus on us, because that's when we're going to try to start doing Silksong things, which reminds me, I absolutely 1000% have to make new thumbnails, which I've not thought about yet. So I gotta do that. Gotta do that absolutely, because I've been forgetful, it seems. Light work, yeah, light work. You took them out. Good job. Let's go. They were complete garbage in comparison to the horrible war crimes I've been witnessing with the other Radiant bosses. Nice. So I just want to talk more about Silksong. Like, I have not seen like anything, to be fair. Like, I didn't even watch the trailer. Aside from like the first like 10 seconds. And I'm like, game confirmed. Then I skip to the end. September 4th. Perfect. So I'm excited. Yeah, especially since like I think the game that's like I'm most excited for in the next 3 months, unironically, is Silksong. Especially since the more I see of Legends EA, the more embarrassing it is to say, oh, that's a game that came out in 2025. Like, my hatred for the game is going to start before the game even officially launches. Because this game, I'm like, yeah, you know, the art style is kind of weird, but, like, you know, the game is a little weird, but, you know, it'll look fine when I actually play it. The game looks okay enough, I guess, but Legends EA is ugly. Like, the characters look great. Like, I'm not gonna insult the way the character designs are. The human character designs, let me correct that. Human character designs. This is an outbreak? It is. The situation is the world is really boring and ugly, and I just do not like. I'm already not excited to play the game. I'm going to and shine out what we need, but like, yeah, like Silksong looks so much better graphically. When did I must have pressed X. Than the movie Legends EA. Because I think it'd be like, oh yeah, so we're going this direction with Pokemon because of the art style. It's like, bro, what art style? Nintendo 64? Golly. Alright, we have to stop. Bro, what? How am I pushing X? Like, unironically, so far, like, my favorite thing about ZA is that Hawlucha is getting a Mega. Because it looks like Rey Mysterio. That's my favorite part of the entire thing right now. Okay, so we are still spawning in more Pokemon. That's good for us. But yeah, so guys, it's gonna be something. Are there more spawning in, or are we done with this? We're done with this, thank goodness. Okay. But yeah, so Game Freak's gonna take another L with Legends EA. I'm calling it now, just because, like, they got delayed a year, and it still looks like it's still like the ugliest Switch game on the market. Unironically, Switch 2 game on the market. Especially when we have to compare it to the only other two Switch games being Mario Kart World and Donkey Kong Bonanza. Like, this is the third, like, first-party Switch game. And, like, the battle mechanics look cool. They look great. And Team Cherry is great, yeah. They've done a great job with, you know, their hand-drawn style of animation. And like the way the background looks so clean and everything looks great and it's well telegraphed, like, bro, like, nothing but love for Team Cherry. And nothing but hate for, oh my goodness, we see a giant Alpha A, bruh, but it's not shiny. Not shiny, so we're gonna bounce out. That's fine. Anywho, it'd be super funny if like the Switch 2 version. It'd be funny if like they do like a day one patch and just changes all the textures to not look like garbage in the Pokemon ZA. Since they're not even like they're using the Sword and Shield models for Pokemon instead of the Scarlet and Violet models for some absolutely dumb and questionable reason. So like everything looks just flat and boring. Like that was my favorite part. Like Pokemon Legends Arceus, Pokemon Sword, Scarlet and Violet, bro. Scarlet and Violet, the way they like, oh, we're reworking all the Pokemon textures so they're more realistic. I thought that was a good idea. I thought that was a great choice. And now we're reverting, and of course, guys, allegedly next year, Generation 10 comes out. Right? I'm saying allegedly. It's 30 years. If they release a game, if they release the new main series every 3 years, they should do it just as like a big celebration for 30 years. But what if this game bombs? What if Legends ZA just completely bombs like Scarlet and Violet did in terms of ratings and whatnot, and then Nintendo's like, you know what? We know you own a third of the company and you own these rights and those rights, but like, what if you didn't anymore? And they just like told and Game Freak was just like, it's the thing I've been saying forever, right? Game Freak should just make the creatures, and someone who's competent and knows what they're doing should make the games. That's all I'm saying, you know, like. And like, of course, like the people, like the Game Freak could also be the ones who like balances the battle mechanics, you know. Just give it to a team that cares, or has enough people where they can actually make something look like a proper 2025 game that comes out in 2025, like Donkey Kong Bonanza. Yeah, I'm not saying get the Mario Odyssey team involved, but I'm just saying someone else involved, and anyone else at this point. Get PlayStation involved. Like, hey, yo, PlayStation, you want to do a Pokemon game? Nintendo would never let them do that. I fully understand, but imagine a Pokemon game with cross playability. Since, you know, Xbox is doing it now, PlayStation's doing it, like Nintendo, just do it. You know, you'll make so much more money, and then maybe I say that you'll get a lot more hate for your Pokemon games though. Since everyone and their dog knows the only way to play modern Pokemon games is to modify them so the games look playable. Fortnite did it. Those Fortnite mock-ups with Unreal Engine 5 for Pokemon are so good. I don't know if you've seen them yet, but like they're funny. Like someone who was working on Fortnite's like, what if we did this and then they threw Pokemon into like the Fortnite map, then reworked it so like the Pokemon actually looked like the textures looked like they should be there. It's a great image that you can find online. I think maybe it's on Reddit somewhere, maybe. But you know, the games can look good. We know they can look good. Fortnite did it in their during break time. So, I don't know, guys. But yeah, no, okay. Enough of that nonsense. I just felt like I just need to hate on this game that's not even coming out. It's not even out yet because of a handful of like the videos of like people playing it I watched, and I was like, bro, it's gonna be rough. I can't. I'm like, I can't defend the game. Like, there's no shot. Now, if they didn't have that year-long delay, I might try to defend the game. That's a lie. I might defend it slightly, but there's no shot. The game's been in development for like 5 years or something. Like, nah. Goodness. Anywho, so shiny Pokemon. I know Grookey's not hunting anything currently. Grookey's doing. Are you doing Pantheon 5 still, or are you doing Radiant challenges again? tea? What do you mean tea? You have tea or you're drinking tea? Or like metaphorical tea or actual tea? I have Pepsi because Rebecca's bought me a liter of Pepsi last night, and I'm like, I'll sip on it throughout the year. It'll be done. Pantheon 5 takes you about 40 minutes on average. That's impressive. What? Have you defeated Pantheon 5? You are drinking tea. Heck yeah. Bro, I wish I had some tea right now. That'd be great. I just realized Shock's not off till like late tonight. Oh no. You haven't beat it yet. Okay. So it takes you about 40 minutes before you lose, is what you're saying. How long is Pantheon? Is Pantheon 5 like an hour long? That's crazy. That's so long to like survive in this goofy game. I mean, I guess you do have like time to like heal up at least one of your health spots, maybe two. Hey, unknown Y alpha, that's crazy. Too bad it's not a shiny. 42 total bosses. Okay, it's 42 total bosses. Each one takes about a minute if you're lucky. All right, so you get to the end. Like you get like right there to the end. It seems. Best of luck. Hopefully it actually. We have a good time with it. We are seeing so many Alpha Carnivines. It's not even funny anymore, guys. That is ridiculous. We see like what, an Alpha Carnivine every like 4 or 5 rotates? Or cycles? We'll call it cycles. That sounds better, yeah. 4 or 5 cycles. Actually insane. Actually wild. Oh, so you already know the fights before you go in. Okay. I mean, you could send them. I can't show them to stream because it will probably break everything, but I can read them over here. Yeah. Dogs are being weird, that's fine. Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to, there was something this weekend, or this break, I'm taking like a 5-day break, right, from work, and there was something that I was planning on doing that I have not done yet, and I'm trying to remember what it was. Oh, no, I know what it was. Going. It was this. It was, I was gonna build this thing, and it's still not even open, because I was going to build it, and I was like, bro, where am I gonna put this thing? Like, I have nowhere in this room to put it until I get new shelves. Which is a goal. I do want to, like, okay, we're in real quick. There is, this shelf back here, I want to get rid of it. I want him to get, like, a taller shelf that will, like, take up, like, to line up with this glass one over here. It's sent bet. I want to get a taller shelf to line up with this glass one, and then this shelf, I love it, but it's a little short, right? A little shorty over here. So I'm trying to figure something out with it, and then of course, once that's all high, I'll have a spot for this goofy Lego thing, and we'll be able to build it finally. So, yeah. Oh, you sent it directly to me. Oh, okay. Oh, that's a link. Okay. I'm gonna not open links from Discord today as well. I'm sorry, Rookie. The reason being, I don't know what... I have no idea what caused the crash yesterday. I know it was directly related to Discord, though. Like, it was 100% something with Discord crashed the system. So, yeah, Yeah, if you could just like, send like a screenshot of the list or something. Yeah, sounds. We're just being very careful with Discord right now. Okay, that's it. That's the whole reason. Just a tiny bit careful. Do you know what this? Do you know what the wacky thing is right now though? Like as we're doing this, I'm like, had I just stuck with this like an hour a day, we'd probably be done with this already. I'm not even sure what got in the way. I think it was like just like Nuzlocke maybe and other things, and then of course Donkey Kong Bonanza. Goodness, it's fine. We're gonna power through it. We're gonna get. I'm hoping by the time the Goofy game comes out, we'll have most of them. That's like, bro, we're 4 days away. What do you want about? Thursday is literally like the day that this happens. We won't get most of them. We'll get a decent amount of them, though. Yeah. Decent amount at best. Alright. Our next rotation. Number 9 of 22, maybe? No, of course not. What am I all about? Anywho. Do you want to be really funny? I don't think this is going to happen, but do you want to be super chill and really, I'd be all about it. Helldivers 2 on the Switch 2. With using their mouse support bullcrap, that would be amazing. Like, I think it'd be great. Just because, like, would I buy it? No. Because I have it on PS5. But, for Switch players who don't want to buy a piece of garbage PS5, it'd be great. That's how I see PS5. I have more game time on, like, the PS5 than, like... than what, my Game Boy? The PS5 is my least used, like, gaming system, console, device, whatever you want to call it. Even my phone has more playtime than PS5 because of old school RuneScape. Okay, I'll be completely honest with you guys. Old school RuneScape's carrying this. Image sent, thank goodness. Okay. Good God. Okay. So it opens with the Vengeful King, followed by Cruise Mother. The False Knight is number 3. That seems a little early. Massive Moss Charger. Okay. Hornet Protector. Alright. Gorb? Dung Defender. Okay, hold up. Where do I die at? Oro Amato. Wait, is Nightmare Grim King actually in Pantheon 5? No. What? Oh, I would have never beat this. What the heck? Trader Lord? Okay, no, bro. So you have to know how to beat. You have to know how his pattern. You have to know how to beat Nightmare King Grim. It's not an option. You have to know how to defeat him to win Pantheon 5. Good gravy. I'm looking. Like, I feel like I probably got to God Tamer or, you know, Troop Leader Grim, and I feel like that's why I always lost at. It's just because, like, I'm looking at it and, like, that's the one that, to me, it'd probably be... Because I know I fought Shio. I know I fought him. I know I beat him. What the heck? I'm going crazy, bro. I saw this lamp right here, and I thought it was an unknown. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I would have absolutely, even had I somehow made it past the Troop Leader Grim, which I don't know if I beat him or not. Yeah, there's no chance. That's crazy. Furthest you've gotten so far is between Markov and Zote. Hold up. Yeah, where's Markov at? Oh, there it is. Markov and Great. Okay, so you haven't even got to the Fell Champion yet. You have to beat Absolute Radiance on that. Alright, yeah, so I am actually very happy that I gave up on that. I'd probably still be trying this to this day. I say that, like, I did play the game, like, what, 5? No. 2018 is when I streamed it. So, yeah. Like, 'cause I could never figure out Grimm's, like, I guess Nightmare King Grimm, I think, is the one that I really just could not figure him out. You're on Winged Nosk? That sounds disgusting. Best of luck on that. Heck was that noise? Maybe it was the Cricketot. Or just the music starting up and I wasn't prepared for music starting up. Okay. I was like, what is that, guys? That's crazy. Bruh. Yeah, best of luck on that. Wow. I guess, like, had I continued playing 4 hours a day, I would have eventually learned the patterns and eventually gotten good enough to beat it, but I really didn't care enough. I'll be completely honest. I had stopped caring. But yeah, no, actually seeing what the list is, disgusting. I can't believe they do such a heinous thing for the final Pantheon in Goofy Hollow Knight. Actually, the more I look at it, I bet I lost the collector. Like, I'm trying to remember, but I don't remember ever. I don't remember getting past the collector. Yeah, I'm trying. It's been, you guys know, like 6. No, it's been 7 years. It's been 7 years. What the heck? Oh, it's a mass outbreak. I was like, what? What is happening right there? It all makes sense now, guys. Don't worry about it. Goodness. I completely forgot we can sprint in this game, and that may have sped things up a slight bit. Like, maybe a second or two off, but I mean, hey, second or two is massive in the repetitive motion, repetitive action category, okay? Like, I get it. And there's Nightbot doing Nightbot things. That's crazy. I say it's crazy. It's fine. We're golden. We're just running it through, hoping we can see the guy. We don't see the guy, we reset. Nothing too crazy. I guess if we stream this an hour a day, then theoretically, we should see a shiny Pokemon every 2 streams. Maybe, or every other stream if we're lucky. Right? No. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. We have a massive mass outbreak. Will the unknowns be one of the massive mass outbreak, boys and girls? I don't know. Hopefully. Possibly. Yeah, probably. Hello, Swift. Welcome, welcome. We're having a great day because we have found a Shiny Unown already. And we're hoping for even more. Not an unknown outbreak, bro. It's so sad. We are talking about Hollow Knight pretty heavily right now. A who? An unknown. We found a who? What? An unknown. You died to Hornet too? Ah, it sucks. Yeah, we're talking about Hollow Knight and, you know, the Pantheons and Hollowness and all that nonsense, alongside with the Silksong coming out on Thursday, which is going to be very exciting. But we found Unknown R is the unknown we discovered. So we are 8. We have 8 of the 22. 8 of 22. 8 of the 28. Why was I saying 22, bro? Never could, bro. It's such a good game. It's hard, but it's a good game. It's very pretty. Especially after you get like an hour or two in. Then you're like, oh, okay, cool. There's actually more than just rocks and stuff. Then you find the ancient city, and it's gorgeous. FPS lad, understandable, Swift. Makes perfect sense, yeah. Well, heck yeah, well, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you've had a good day. Time is it? It's like, I guess, good morning, I guess. Do you play, I'm assuming, do you play like Fortnite, or you talking about FPS like Call of Duty and Battlefield and whatnot? TF2, bro. Alright, let's go. Nice. Heck yeah, okay, an actual first-person shooter. Golly, my bad. Valve fanboy? No, that makes... Nah, you're golden. It's like, Steam is a wonderful platform. Yeah. If only Steam could make a deal with Nintendo to host Nintendo games, that'd be, like... I'd be done with the Switch completely, if true. Guess you have everything maxed out and you're still getting bullied. I say that. Bro, I could never be Pantheon 5 either. Like, you've gotten much closer than I have, though. Than I could, so... I guess, are you using the recommended loadout for Pantheon 5? I'm assuming there's, like, a whole Reddit thread on what the best, what are they called? They aren't spells. Like, it's... charms? Emblems? Something like that? Because there's, like, really good ones and whatnot that you need to use to beat certain things. You've been using a maxed out Nell, so your Nell just does a ton of damage? Charms. Has it? Hold up, Swift. Hold up. Understandable. Well, we're still shiny hunting over here. And we're still doing nonsense. So, you know how it is. Where, of course, next week, Silksong comes out, I'll be playing through that as much as I can before Legend ZA drops. And, of course, Legend ZA will be here. Really? Well, heck yeah, dude. Welcome back. Sorry. If it's been years, I don't remember, I'll be completely honest. Sorry, Swift, yeah. But, like, Legend ZA comes out October. Of course, we'll be covering that, playing that nonsense. I have any reaction content to the megas, because I just don't, like, it's whatever. You know? Don't want to put that content out anyways. So, probably in the stream we'll talk about them. Like, the megas, if you're interested in the mega nonsense. Void Heart, Unbreakable Stream, / Sturdy Body, Unbreakable Heart, and Dream Wielder. Does Dream Wielder help in the Pantheon? I thought Dream Wielder made it so you did more damage whenever you're, like, in the dream world. Sheesh, brother. Bro, so okay, so you're 20 days. Okay, no, this makes perfect sense. Never everyone's in lockdown. No, it makes perfect sense, bro. Okay, I bet. Also, heads up, we are currently streaming on YouTube and Twitch. Twitch has like a 30-second delay for some backwoods reason. Not sure what's going on over there, but we're streaming on both platforms in case you can choose your favorite platform to watch on. Oh, that's what. Okay, my bad. I must be getting it mixed up with a different thing. Nice. Okay. I've been great, brother. I am in a whole new career path. I'm unironically, I'm now corporate, like working in the corporate side of things. For my for a new company, not the company I was working for in 2020, and I am unironically, like, I'm actually the video production specialist for the company I work for. What's it about? What's what about? The job I do now, I just make videos all day. I plan, I shoot, I edit. It's great. So that's what I do now as my job. Not YouTube editing, like actually videos I can spend actual time on and get stuff out of the way. Fair play. Nice. Fair. Yeah, it is. It's great, and it's super fun. I get to travel a lot now though, so which is why things have slowed down heavily on the channel, because I travel a lot. It's good in downtown. False Night, Failed Champ, the start of the Grim one. Oh, okay, okay, that's why you want to run that. Okay, perfect. Yeah. So yeah, I went from being a janitor to doing this, so you know, it's pretty fantastic. Yeah. I think that's nice here. Yeah, it's fun. I go to Tampa a lot. I've yet to see Charlie. You know, I'm never gonna see Moist Critical when I go to Tampa. But you know, the chance of me maybe seeing him while I'm driving the roads and being like, you know, just happening to see Matt driving Charlie somewhere. Like, there's a chance. It's like a 0.000000001% chance, but there's a chance. It'd be fair, bro. It'd be so cool to meet Charlie. Like, oh hey Charlie, love your work, keep it up. But yeah, it'd be so funny. It's like, so I don't know, guys. It's a dream of mine to maybe eventually. It's a dream of mine to be in a video with Charlie. Either channel, doesn't matter. It's never gonna happen. But it's one of those, like, that's it. If I ever do that, it means I made it as a YouTuber, and that's it. Be like, let's edit. See ya. It'll be done. Anywho, yeah. It's a wild place. Yes, it is. I mean, I think Kick and Twitch are wilder, but you know, YouTube is still pretty. It's trying for second place. Quick slash makes it so you slash faster. Removes recoil from nail hits. Okay, I remember that one. You never been to Twitch or Kick? I've never been to Kick. I have a Twitch, obviously. But I've been, like, super against using it because I do not like the platform. I started recently using it again just because, like, growth opportunities, right? Haha, why not? Unbreakable Hawk gives 2 more masks. Unbreakable Shrink gives the other 50. Wow. Buff to no damage. 50%. Nice. Now, I need to get, like, what I need to do is get back into TikTok and really, really knock out short content. Or shorts content. And I really need to finish Operation Wooper. But I don't think it's gonna happen. Like, because I'm really bad at Pokemon battling online. Like, the whole competitive scene, I'm not about it. I prefer shiny hunting. So Operation Wooper, I don't know if you ever saw it. It's, I'm trying to get a ribbon, like a possible obtainable ribbon in all of Pokemon history on a single Pokemon, being Wooper. And I am 1 ribbon away from completing it. And the ribbon is the, like, competition where we have to get a win in Master Rank in competitive. Gotta trace trends? Yeah, see, the thing is, I don't like trends because Labubus are really stupid. And, you know, if they're an absolute waste of money. Lafufu, on the other hand, that's where it's at, boys and girls. Those knockoff, like, disgustingly horrible, like, backwoods, upside-down sewn faces with those things, that's where it's at, okay? That's what you want to be, that's what you'll be buying. They're like a tenth of the price, and they're complete garbage. But it's less money garbage than spending $200 on a grab bag for a Labubu bullcrap. I've seen both. Like, I know GameStop has Lafufus, and they're funny. And then there was someone at my job who owned like 4 of them. And I was like, bro, those things are like not even 6 inches tall, and they're how much? And oh, it's a grab bag? Brother, what do you mean these are grab bags? You're spending $200, you don't know what you're buying? Are you stupid? Well, you didn't answer that, but we know you are. But like, bro, like, it's rhetorical. It's a given. So the like, yeah, it's Labubus are crazy. Like, they're a dumb trend, and they're gonna die fast. Like, I think they're gonna die faster than the fidget spinners. They'll buy branded stuff. You're right. You are absolutely right. Yeah, no, they will. No matter how dumb it is. Yeah, I don't get it. And people are like, they're so cute. I'm like, bro, it's like Gucci, bro. Gucci is such garbage. Yeah, no. No, you're right. Bet. I'm glad like people here aren't buying it, like, in this chat, because we are a chat of intellectuals. I can't say that word. We're intelligent. That's completely. You're intelligent, but you can't say this word. Obviously. Yeah, no. It's fine. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we got an alpha babe. Bro. Bidoo? That's not its name. Wow, my brain just died. You have very cheap clothing? Brother, anything more than the Hanes 5-pack? What you doing? Like, what do you mean? I say that, I'm wearing a gray shirt right now, but like... Alright, I saw on the last stream, I plan to get some, like, not kind of nice overshirts for when ZA drops. Oh, wow, bro, we got a bot sack of trash over on Twitch per usual. Let's ban this idiot. Let's go. Bye. Irish band merch? Is it Flogging Molly? That's a terrible, bro. Is it the only Irish band that I know? It's gonna be something like actual, like, that I actually know the name of. And it's not gonna be them. You couldn't say, oh, bet. It's in the Scottish language or the Irish language, understandable. I don't know what it's called. It's a metal Irish band. It could be Flogging Molly. It could be. Who knows? I bet there's like hundreds of metal Irish bands. Just because it's the Scottish. I mean, what else other music are they making, right? You ever really listen to Irish music? Oh, do you not? I get that. I get that. Luke Kelly? I don't even know who that is. Nice. Are they? I don't know why. The name Luke Kelly makes me think they're a country singer. And they're probably not, because they're Irish, right? But, you know, I'm just connecting the Luke and the Kelly, and it seems like it's gonna be country music. Really influential in Ireland? Oh, heck yeah, dude. Nice. Watch me actually know their music, because it's probably played in top 100 here, and I just don't know their name. Now I'll be like, oh, they make that song. Died years ago? Never mind. Alright. Jokes about this have got to stop. They have statues in Dublin? What the heck? Who is this person? What did they do for mankind? We don't even have statues of Ozzy. Bro, what? That's impressive, though. That is very impressive. Nice. No outbreaks at all on the entire map? This is unprecedented nonsense right here. What do you mean? Ireland's tiny? Well, yeah, well, a lot of people live there. Like, it's not as crazy as, like, you know, like America, but, like, I know it's, like, there's at least a couple million people, like, a few million people there, right? Like, maybe 30 million? I don't know, I'm throwing numbers in the air. I'm under the assumption that there's millions of Irishmen. Okay, so having someone who was massive, okay. That makes sense a little bit. It's like, this is our most famous person ever to come out of Ireland. Gotta build a statue of him. We say that. Are there Taylor Swift statues yet? Like, there probably are somewhere, right? I've read Taylor Swift just because, like, she is, like, the American singer, I'll be honest, okay? Like, that's not really, I don't think that's too far-fetched to how incredible her, like, what's it called, her influence is. Like, she's, like, Michael Jackson levels of, like, influential. I think we have a Michael Jackson statue somewhere, I'm pretty sure. I want to Google things, but every time I try to do anything that deviates from the stream, it breaks things. You wouldn't imagine so? Well, I know there was, like, I'm pretty sure there's a Michael Jackson statue somewhere. Because I think they revealed it after he died. But for Taylor, I don't keep up with Taylor Swift at all. I just know she's got sold out concerts everywhere. Like, sold out, like, crazy sold out. And the price is absolutely ridiculous. Oh, same. No, my sister's a massive Taylor Swift fan, though. And so, I recently, I would say, like, last, like, 4 months, I've started talking to my like, sister more often. And it's just Taylor Swift, brother. Like, so much Taylor and stuff. It's like, okay. Alright. And of course, like, I forget how, like, massive this person is until you actually look more into it. Like, dude, she's making so much money a day. Would drive you mental? No, absolutely it would. Like, I feel a little bad for her husband, because, like, he does not care about Taylor Swift at all. And she's like, hey, yo, Taylor's gonna be in this city at this time. We won't go see her, but it's where she'll be at. It's like, okay, alright then, I guess. Yeah, it's funny. Like, going to their home, it's like, there's like a section of like Magic the Gathering cards, okay? And then there's Taylor Swift. Just everywhere, like, everything. And I'm like, bro, like, it's an insane asylum over here. Holy crap. But it's great. It's good fun. So yeah. The one thing though, which is really funny, so every time I go over there, there's always music playing, but it's never Taylor Swift. It's actually a YouTube artist named Sleep Token who they listen to all the time. And like, Sleep Token, if you've never heard their work, it's beautiful. Like, it's very good. Highly recommend it. What song? I don't care. Just, all the songs I've heard from the dude, it's great. Like, he is like, it's more somber, like, it's somber music, I want to say, for the most part. Like, not relaxing somber. Alright? It's like, it's a very strange genre. Yeah. But I think it's worth listening to at least once. It's fun. not fun is a very, that's the wrong word. The dude's got talent. The dude's voice is actually insane. It's basically if Markiplier knew how to sing. That's the best way to describe it. I don't know if Markiplier can sing or not, but that's how I imagine it. And it's like, bruh, dude's got some lungs, not lungs, bro can sing. He has sung before? Oh, has he? Right, he was in that goofy the FNAF musical, wasn't he? That, was it not Random Productions? Random Encounters, I think? Was it Random Encounters? I forget that channel name. It's been so long. But yeah, I remember that. It's if Markiplier focused on singing instead of YouTube, okay? Let's I guess put it like that. Peak mentioned, it's on Spotify? Bro, what? Alright, okay, but I didn't realize it was that serious. That's amazing. Golly. I'm excited for FNAF 2 in December, because there's like there's no way Markiplier's not gonna be appearing in that movie. Right? No shot he's not appearing in that movie. He missed the first one due to Iron Lung production, but as far as we're aware, he's got nothing going on right now. So he can't be like, oh well, I'm busy. It's brother. Hit or miss? Oh, it's gonna be terrible just like the first one, but I'm still gonna see it in theater. Like, ah, crap. Like, straight up. Like, I went to see the first one because Goofy Matthew was in it, and I'm like, I gotta see Matthew, and I saw a MatPat, like, that's the wrong Matthew, but I'm about it. Like, straight, like... I went to see it because our boy Shaggy's in it. I got jump scared by Matthew Patrick. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Is Donnie, not Donnie Darko, what's his goofy backwoods name? Is the other guy in there? Yeah, I am too. But MatPat was, his major was theater. So, I mean, he knows how to act at least, right? And of course, Jim Henson creatures being the ones who made the animatronics and made them real instead of just being CGI. Bruh, I love it. I like all the behind the scenes baloney with the movie. I don't like the movie itself. I just like what they did, okay? Yeah, but like, yeah, he's a YouTuber. You're right. He's just like a YouTuber who helped Scott put this like further on the map alongside the Markiplier. I think if I remember right, Markiplier was supposed to be the security guard who gets killed at the introduction of the movie. I'm pretty sure. Cameos just fan service? Well, yeah, but like it wasn't like he didn't do a bad job as random Denny's waiter, okay? Like he did a good job for an extra. Corey. You say Corey, I think Corey Kenshin, and I don't think that's the Corey you're talking about. Sorry, yeah, when it comes to FNAF YouTubers, it's MatPat and Markiplier for me. Wait, was it actually Corey Kenshin? I missed it. No, I didn't realize. Bro, okay. Wow. Okay, wow, bro, I gotta go. He was the Uber driver? Really? That's amazing. Alright. I didn't catch that one. Dang it, bro. I gotta watch the movie again now. This is so sad. I say that. It's fine. Yeah, it's on some streaming service. I can catch it easy. You know that? I didn't even watch it, bro. I saw it in theaters day. Ah, crap. Like day one. It was an experience. And so I'm curious. Like the sequel though. Like I don't know if you've seen. I'm not sure if you've seen like anything about the sequel, but it takes place, you know, FNAF 2 location with the toy animatronics and the phantom animatronics, right? Or whatever we're gonna call them, the ones like that are ripped apart, and they are so game accurate, it is spooky. Like they are too game accurate. And so I'm excited. Like it seems like it's gonna be a scarier movie than the first one, which I'm not about, but I want to see Matthew reprise Springtrap, and you know, it's gotta be great. Alright, Matthew's in it. Doy. Okay, we have actual unknowns here, and no, they are not an outbreak. That's so sad. It's an oddball game? Yeah, it is. I never played it. Like, I've only played FNAF 1 and then the Pizzeria Simulator 1. Withered. Okay, thank you. The Withered variant. Animatronic lore-wise? Okay. Thank you, Grookey. Yeah, I'll say, I know they're not, that's like, they're not the Phantom ones, but I call them Phantom. Yeah, Phantom's FNAF 3, Nightmare's FNAF 4? Yeah, FNAF 4 is the super creepy one. Yeah, the Withered variants. Yeah, they're in the thing, but we get to see the puppet and Mangold in this one, and you know this movie, and so I'm like, it's gonna be super interesting. There's so many characters being introduced, like it's gonna be. I hope they do a good job with it. Yeah, I hope they do a good job with it, because now we're getting like more of the backstory of how the children. Maybe we'll get more backstory how the children possess the animatronics. Yeah, they are. We are in the first movie, we are informed about the 5 children who are actively ghost children controlling the suits. Because the first movie mixes the lore of the first game and the third game really poorly, which is why I don't like the movie that much. Because it makes it... It's weird. And like, Afton isn't dead during the events of the first movie. He's alive, and then at the end of the movie, he gets spring-trapped, and they watch as he's, like, you know, getting spring-trapped. Who controls you? But, yeah, FNAF 2, who controls you? Well, I don't know. I don't know who the children names are. But, like, they do the whole, like, the big reveal that there's ghost children and stuff in the first movie, and I'm like, okay. And, of course, introducing Springtrap as, you know, Springtrap. And as far as I'm aware, the sequel isn't going to take, like, a time jump, so I don't even know how they're gonna do it, because, like, isn't FNAF 2 supposed to happen before events of FNAF 1 or something like that? I don't know. It's gonna be weird, it's gonna be confusing, but I'm still gonna watch it to try to make sense of it, since the cinematic universe lore is different. It's similar, but different than the actual lore. Yeah, same. Hopefully they... yeah. Hopefully they do. Because that would help us out a lot. Because like it's weird. You're all for it? Yeah, I'm for it too. Is it I think it's December 5th. Yeah. I'll be like, alright, McGraw, we're gonna go see a movie, and they'll be like, but no. I'm like, but yes, and we're seeing FNAF, and if you don't like it, I don't care. Easy. Easy. Cause I know Shog won't see it with me. She is yet to watch the first one. She's not about it. Are we golden? We're not. Okay. I don't know why I thought we had an outbreak. Good lord. I refuse to watch the Minecraft movie because it looks like complete garbage. Yeah, no, I didn't even want to watch it as a joke. Because, like, bro, as soon as, like, oh, Jack Black's playing Steve, I'm out. Like, I don't dislike Jack Black, okay? The issue is that Steve is not a middle-aged man with a beard and makes witty jokes. Steve is a monster, okay? You've watched it twice, Grookey. Why would you do this to yourself? Like, Jack Black as Bowser, perfect casting in my eyes, okay? I think he's a great Bowser. I'm excited for the Super Mario Brothers movie sequel whenever that drops. And, like, yeah, live action Minecraft. Like, if they had just gone with that really disgusting, creepy CGI for every character, it would have been better than having live action people in it. My opinion. It's just, I don't know, it's weird. It was a weird choice. I don't know why the Swedes are... yeah, I don't know why the Swedes were so excited for it, because, like, it looks stupid. And Yeah, here's the thing. Had they had, like, someone... guys, I'm about to say something controversial, okay? Here we go, okay? You're all warned. If they had someone like Chris Pratt play Steve, I'd be all about it. But since it was Jack Black, I was immediately done. Did not want to watch the movie. Because Chris Pratt, or someone who looks like Chris Pratt, you know? A younger person who's built and is surviving, that would be fine. Like, even if Jason Momoa was Steve, right? And he dressed like Steve, not like whatever the heck he was doing. But if he was dressed up as Steve and he was Steve, I'd even be okay with that, because I see Steve as a built. And he's got so much crap going on, you know, like he's not trying to be mean to Jack Black, but he just isn't built like someone who's been surviving on his own, okay? Like, oh, snap. Hello. We have a raid over on Twitch. Welcome, welcome, boys and girls. So, streaming on Twitch and YouTube currently, both at the same time, just so you're aware. And we're talking about the Minecraft movie and why we're not going to see it, and how come it's a terrible, terrible thing. You just couldn't see a Minecraft movie live action? I mean, yeah, no, it's the issue with it. The live action aspect is what ruined it, to be fair. I don't even know what the story of it is at all. No idea. But, like, it may have had a good story. I just didn't care about it. You have probably showed 2 hours of Minecraft gameplay? Bro, let's get Mumbo Jumbo and Green. To be fair, Mumbo Jumbo actually makes an appearance in the movie, apparently. He plays one of the movers, I think. I think so he played. So, like, I know they also, like, that movie also did, like, fan service cameos like the FNAF movie. It's just, you know, yeah, they had the canvas, but didn't go with the obvious. Oh, okay. Understandable. Who is RotoBerto05? They raid over here on Twitch, boys and girls. Thank you for the raid. Good to see you, mate. You're sorry, Grookey? What do you mean? Did you not, I thought I was loading in, my bad. Did you not know that, some Minecraft YouTubers actually made it into the movie? Like, I think Grian, Mumbo, and... what's her name? Bro. What's her... not Shy Lily. That's not the right one. What's her name? She works with Smallish Beans all the time. They're married. Bro, what is her name? I want to say it's Lily or something like that. Okay. I do. There's a link down below is where Discord server's at. It's a Linktree link. You click on that, will take you to a list of social media sites and whatnot. Thank you, LD Shadow Lady. Thank you. Yeah, her name's not Lily. Bro, what's her name? Like, her actual name. I forget. Yeah, it's LD Shadow Lady. Thank you. Bro, I'm trying to remember, like, Joel's videos. He's Smallish Beans, right, Joel? And I'm trying to think of, like, what on earth is her name? But I think she's in the movie. I don't think Joel's in the movie. I think he may have been on set, but I don't think he was actually in the movie. Golly, all these cameos from all these goofy movie, like video game movie adaptations. Actually wild. Guys on Twitch, do you guys know any like Minecraft YouTubers like I'm trying to remember the name of LD Shadow Lady. Her actual name, which Goofy Joel says all the time in the videos they work on together. Which is basically every video. I'm not a huge Minecrafter person, but my wife is. So that's why I know all these names, okay? That's the only reason I even know Mumbo is even in the Goofy Minecraft movie. Because, like, she was watching a Mumbo Jumbo video where he talked about it. You know what I mean yourself? Bet. Like, I think my favorite's probably, like, it's either Joel or Grian. It's really hard to choose between the two, because I think they're both funny. Mumbo is, like, seemingly very intelligent in terms of, like, redstone mechanics and stuff. I'm assuming he's super intelligent about it. Dan TDM and Stampy are the ones who grew up... Bro, yeah, that's after my time. I was like, I know Dan TDM as, like, because he went to some people over on, like, Twitter or something. Rightfully so, but, like, popular MMOs were Jin broke before Jin broke up. Oh, okay. See, I want to say like I'm trying to think of who like I didn't really watch the Minecraft YouTubers to be fair. Like the only Minecraft YouTuber I really watched before watching like Korea and everybody was like Ava JC, which is they're not a huge channel at all, but they were like everywhere on my timeline, and so I watched their stuff and I was like, okay, why not? It was very chill nonsense. So if you guys know who that is, 10,000 points to Gryffindor or whatever the crap. Okay. They have like I think they're celebrating like 10,000 followers on YouTube like recently, and they're like well over 100,000 over on Twitch. 2015, 2018. Okay, yeah, this person who I was watching was like 2020-ish when I started watching them, just because like that's when they started posting stuff, I guess. Anywho. So yeah, also in case you the raiders who may be remaining, over on YouTube, there's a like 5-second delay instead of a 30-second delay. Highly recommend you check out the YouTube channel if you want to stick around and stay up to date, like as real-time action, like real-time responses as possible. Just because I don't know what's going on Twitch. I probably have that goofy thing set where it defaults like 30 seconds. I keep forgetting to check before going live. That's my bad, fam. So yeah, highly recommend popping over to YouTube if you're able to. Link should be down the About Me section or whatever. It's probably a Linktree link as well. Heads up on that. But anywho, yeah. So guys, today's been a great day though. So far we have seen one unknown that we needed. No other shiny so far. But I mean, here in like next 10 minutes we are. Oh goodness. All right. Once they stop spawning, we stop caring. Okay, alright. Good. Hopefully we get the full 12 here. No, I keep doing that. Alright, and... Oh, I missed that one. Get back over here. Alright. Hard focusing on this nonsense. You've never played Pokemon, know nothing about it. So there's these Pokeballs that you throw up the Pokemon, and you capture them, and then you battle your Pokemon with other Pokemon to achieve goals. Yeah, it's Pokemon. Alright, we are... So what we're trying to do, there are... Unknown have two colors. There's black and there's blue. We're trying to find the blue unknowns, but the odds are like 1 in 4,000. It's more than that. One like 4,100 roughly. So it's kind of rare to see it. And there's 28 different variations of the unknown. And I want one of every variation, which is why we're doing what we're doing. And just running back and forth. It's almost like playing Path of Exile when you're grinding out an item you want, or, you know, Diablo 4 maybe, if you can do that in that game. I don't know, I don't play it. I also don't play Path of Exile. But it's what we're doing. We just keep running into the dungeon, checking it. If it doesn't, nothing shines, we leave, we reset the dungeon, we go back. That's literally how we're shine hunting in this game. It's not the only method, it's just special for this one game, because this game is very different from all the other Pokemon games in terms of how gameplay works. Yeah, so that's it. That's what we're currently doing over here, yeah. To help clear up any confusion. And of course, when the new Legends game comes out in October, mad repetitive? Oh, it sucks, brother. No, this is... The thing is, this is actually a pretty speedy way of doing things. Like, the other way of doing this hunt, literally the only other way to do this unknown hunt is to grab one of the older games, like older games, and then just run around hearing the same encounter music over and over and over again, and those have like a 1 in 8,000 chance of seeing it with the same music repeatedly over and over again with the same flashing strobe, and it's a nightmare. Yeah. The thing with this, like, the thing with shiny hunting in this game that I like a lot is that I don't have to really focus on, like, the Pokemon, because when a shiny spawns, you hear a noise, and, like, you get alerted that it spawned. With this game, Scarlet and Violet didn't do that. So with this game, I guess we're basically just doing a just chatting stream with Pokemon in the background, and sometimes the conversation derails because we see a shiny. Like when Silksong drops, I'll try to talk to chat, but it's probably not gonna happen. Just because, like, that game requires focus. And that's, you know, it just requires focus. It's like Donkey Kong Bonanza, like, I sometimes spoke to chat, but it was pretty rare because, like, I had nothing to say except for what was happening in game, and I mean, the game was pretty okay. Donkey Kong Bonanza, I honestly do think it's like a pretty solid 4 out of 10. Like, I'll be real, like, I didn't like it that much. The destructive element was cool. Like, there were cool elements, but, like, I just got bored of the game very quickly. And I was like, okay, that's fine. Because, like, you learn everything you need, like, the first, like, level or two, and then, like, yeah, just go do things, and just... The whimsy and wonder just doesn't stick. Because the first level's, like, pretty nostalgic in a way. And then it's like, okay, cool. And then, like, it just drops off, and it's like, okay, this is cool, I guess. And then the ending happens, and the ending's the only reason I give it a 4 out of 10. Because the ending is phenomenal. Anything grindy? Oh. No, I feel that. This is... Do I want to say this is grindy? This is just mostly like a test of patience. Right? It's like, how patient can you be with this? Because it's the same nonsense over and over again. I guess grindy would be like old school RuneScape, where you're doing literally the same button combination over and over again, trying and just gaining experience and gaining levels. Like, yeah, I don't know if I could consider this grinding. This is just like I said, test of patience. It's all about the willpower. It's like, do you really want this slightly different color creature? Well, you better do the same thing a lot. It's how people go insane, by the way. Bro, Captain has swapped from old school RuneScape to Elden Ring, and now he's on Magic the Gathering Arena. What is this man doing? How dare he enjoy his Sunday? They're both the test patience. Yeah, but when you, in my mind, when you grind, you're actually doing something. And, this isn't really doing much of anything, to be fair. Like, we are just running back and forth. Oh my goodness. Yeah. It's fine. We'll see another shiny here in, like, half an hour, is what if we go based solely on what we've learned from the past, on averages, we'll see a Pokemon here in the next half hour. Or half hour to 45 minutes, we'll see something new. Hopefully, of course, it's a Pokemon we haven't seen already. But if it is, that's fine, I guess. We have a massive mass outbreak. Please be the unknown. Alright. The more of this Pepsi I drink, the worse it gets. Good lord. You catch them... So, I've caught them all. The issue is I'm looking for these shiny variants of them now. And it's a basic unknown outbreak. I love to see it. Yeah, so there are 28 different forms of unknown. And I want a shiny variant of each one of them. Bro, get your happy butt back over here. I hit the wrong button, okay? I keep bumping X and I don't know how. You got to Hornet 2 and die again, bruh. Best of luck on getting back to Hornet 2. Alright. So we have options here. We could, like, capture them, which is what we've been doing. Or we could make them just run away because they're scaredy cats. I prefer catching them, it's faster, but, you know, it's my opinion. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Alright, that was... Bro, stop throwing things. Unfortunate. Alright, no shiny there, but it's fine. The outbreaks are great because we can, like, spawn in more. It's between, like, 5 and 12 is, like, what we can spawn in there. Spawned in was, like, 7 was what we spawned in, so kind of a small amount. But it's fine. It could have been 12. And those are our best bet to seeing shinies are doing those type of encounters. We go on every rotation though, check every time, just because you're not guaranteed to get that unknown outbreak every single time. Or an outbreak at all every single time. So checking it, just running back and forth checking it's much faster than just checking when we have outbreaks. Yeah. And also we could see shiny Psyducks, we could see shiny Carnivine, we could see shiny Kricketot or Cartoon, depending what spawns over there. There's just a lot that could happen. And a giant D, bruh. What noise? Hold up. Don't care what that noise is. Okay. Yeah. On the what? On the Half-Life 2 beta? Wait, what do you... Wait. I need more information, Swift. What do you mean the Half-Life 2 beta? Are they remaking it? Are they bringing it in what do you mean? Because are they doing something with Half-Life 2? No. Oh. Brother, I'm sorry. I am just the beta. Oh, I'm be honest. I don't know enough about the Half-Life 2 beta. Like, I played through the game. I've not finished any of the DLC for the game or post-game content, if whatever you want to refer to it as. I've not done. I've only beat the base game of Half-Life 2. I should play some mods. You know, if I cared enough about Half-Life, I would, but it was a really underperforming series, and so I don't really want to continue it. Hello, Vermilion! It's worth it. It could be fun. No, you're right. It could be worth it, absolutely. The situation is that I've built the channel as a Pokemon channel, and so anything that deviates doesn't really get views. So it's not worth it in the long run, unfortunately. Yeah, I know. It's horrible. It's so sad. But Vermilion, hello. Welcome. Hopefully you had a good time yesterday. Benadryl sleepy time. So you pop in, you say hello, and then you Benadryl yourself? Brother, what are you doing? What do you mean? Hey, but yeah, Vermilion, how was your I don't know what to call it. Hanging out with your person yesterday. You just woke up? Oh, okay, bet. So you knocked yourself out with Benadryl last night. Okay, that makes more sense. Your show's fun? Heck yeah. Nice. That's good to hear. Yeah. So, also, like, in terms of Half-Life nonsense, Half-Life Alex 2 win, not JPEG. Oh, earlier today a bug bit you on your being allergic. Bug bit you when you're allergic to that bug. Bro, that's unfortunate. That sucks. Man. What the heck? Hold up. Don't. Okay, we're good. Yeah, we're good. Okay. So I had a message from somebody. Yeah, see, the issue with Half-Life Alyx I had is that it's a VR game, and I've never played it. You go back to the hall after you do one more attempt. Best of luck, Grookey. Hopefully you get a W over there. Good lord. But yeah, so Vermilion, we found Unknown R. So we're one step closer to being done with this. Yeah. It was surprisingly early in stream too. I say it was like half an hour into stream. We found our first shiny. Haven't seen a shiny yet, but we're probably about 20 minutes away from our second, on average, shiny encounter. So I think we'll be good. I think we'll be fine. Yeah. But I do think today might only be a 2-hour stream just because I have some nonsense to knock out that I've been postponing this entire 5-day weekend, and I need to get it done. Unfortunately, but it's fine. We're good. Yeah. We'll be fine, guys. You know, we're talking about Half-Life. I guess, can you let us know about what the Half-Life beta content was? Or is? Just so we have a better understanding of what you're talking about. Because I'm not sure. I know at the end of, like, Half-Life 2, like, the last thing we see before it cuts to black, very dystopian. Oh, nice. The last thing we see is, like, an Aperture science ship. I know that. So we know Portal is connected to it. But aside from that, I'm not sure at all, like, in terms of, like, things with Half-Life. Even though I beat the second game. That was, like, how long ago was that? 2018? 2017, maybe? But very dystopian. I know Alex is a great game. Everyone said it. It's, like, it's top tier. I'm like, cool. Never gonna play it. Just because I really don't want to play VR games. I own a VR device, I just don't want to play it, because I don't like it. A very dystopian, yes. A very, very dystopian VR device. Oh, okay, so it may have been a better experience had the Half-Life 2 beta variant would have been the true variant. Okay. That's good to hear, I guess, because it could have been a lot of fun. We have a Togepi outbreak, brother. What do you mean? I forgot we can get Togepi outbreaks. Yeah, how crazy. Yeah, absolutely wild. What else we got? Okay. So we have that. I guess, does anyone else have anything to bring table? Since I just don't know Half-Life nonsense. You're still content? I know a lot of people think it's a really great game, and Half-Life 3... Wait, isn't Half-Life 3 like, in development? Didn't that leak? Like, not the game itself, but the information that it's actively in development. You're not saying it's bad because it's not dark and gritty? Right. Right. I think it fits with, like, the time, right? Because it came out at, you know, a pretty... What, early 2000s, I want to say, is when it came out. With the orange box, I'm pretty sure. With TF2 and Portal 1. I could be wrong. Yeah, okay, I bet. Yeah, it's like, you get 3 games for the price of 1. Wow. And I never picked it up because I was like, there's no way these games are good. And now I own, like, all of them on Steam. And I'm like, these games are pretty good. You own the orange box? Nice. Nice. I do think it'd be fun if, like, Valve found a way... not found a way. Everything Valve releases, they do release, like, on consoles. So, like, they just don't release anything. That's the problem with Valve. They just don't release things. The exception of course, you know, Alex. You know, Half-Life Alex. They didn't release that everywhere because it just... It doesn't work if you're not using, like, the Steam Index. Let me correct that. It doesn't work correctly without the Steam Index VR headset, because it was built for that one. It will work with the other ones, it just won't be as immersive as it could be. Ah, crap, we got giant T here, boys. Cannot believe this. You have hope, bro, I do too. To be fair, wasn't there like, the voice actor for G-Man started posting on Twitter. Just randomly. And people were looking at, like, the only other time this man has ever posted was, like, right before big events happened with Valve. and like Valve games. And so people are like, yo, Half-Life 3 confirmed, but it's probably gonna be Half-Life Alyx 2 confirmed, probably. Right? There's no shot. Half-Life 3 is never gonna happen. Right? Unless we get like Half-Life Gordon, which is like some weird other story somehow with Gordon between the events. No, it can't be between the events of Half-Life 2 and 3 because it wouldn't make any sense because it cliffhangers the end of 2. Bruh. Yeah. We don't. There's no real. You're right. There's no real confirmation. It's just strange that this guy's posting again. Bro. We've been grasping for strings or on strings for like almost 20 years. Like, that's a giant unknown. Okay. So I mean, it's yeah, it's one of the things. Like, here's the thing. I hope Half-Life 3 happens before Gabe dies. Right? Like, if Gabe Newell passes away, Half-Life 3 will happen the year after. And it will be the worst game in the history of games. So we need him to be alive and to release Half-Life 3 and finish the trilogy and just be done with it. No cliffhangers, just be done. Release it, be done with it. That's how I feel about like all Valve games. Like if he's not like the one who's like approving it, then it's gonna be dog water. Sounds a little mean, but you know, it makes sense. Also, we really need a Steam Deck 2. The company will probably go public and it will probably completely implode on itself, and everyone will switch over to Galaxy of Games. I think that's what it's called. GOG or whatever. I think Galaxy's in the name of it. Because, I mean, I'll be 100%. Like, I do not like using the Epic Game Store. I have it for the free games, which I've never downloaded or played, and for Fortnite, which I've played quite a bit of. Like, and Galaxy allows you to download the games to your computer directly without the launcher. So you own the games forever. See, I used Epic because they released the entirety of the new Tomb Raider trilogy for free. They released all the Arkham games for free. There's a game called Frostpunk that was free. And that's a really good game. I played Frostpunk. I've beat it mostly. But I don't want Frostpunk 2 because Frostpunk 2 is completely different than Frostpunk 1, and I don't know what they were thinking. Yeah, I only use the Epic Launcher now for Fortnite, and I play Fortnite like maybe once every 4 months at this. No, it's been longer than that. I don't even know when the last time I booted Fortnite up was. That's a lie. I booted up like day 2 or 3 of the newest season, got all my unlocks for the Battle Pass, well, for owning the Battle Pass, and then I logged out. Like, I have not actually played a match of Fortnite in such a long time. You don't play Fortnite? Understandable, brother. No, that's completely understandable. I technically don't play that anymore either. But, you know, the last season I played, Godzilla was in it, and you could play as Godzilla, and that was really cool. So, I mean, yeah. Also, Hatsune Miku was introduced, which is okay, I guess. It's cool as well, but Godzilla, I tell you what. Going down the COD route, you are? Or, you're saying, to be fair, I think Fortnite did this whole third-party nonsense before Call of Duty ever did. Yeah, I think they got inspiration. Call of Duty got inspiration from Fortnite's nonsense, and they keep bouncing back and forth. No, I'm waiting for the League of Legends crossover again, so I can get the Jinx skin and be like, cool. Cool, great. Let's go, let's obliterate some people real quick. Hit with that GGEZ. Yeah. Guys, we're about... I say about 10 minutes, about 13 minutes away. And... we're hoping we see one more shiny today. That's the goal. One more shiny this stream. Why it's so eerie? Like, this whole region is... it never looks that creepy. What is going on? Bruh. We got Cricketune. It's a Flabebe. Best of luck on that crap. What game? Scarlet, you're playing Violet. You gotta go to the light. I think it's the lighthouse on the northern side. And that's a lie. There's a lighthouse somewhere where they spawn at. Yeah, there's a ton of them. No, because it is like the fairy I'm gonna call it the Chansey path, you know, where you use a normal sandwich, you get a ton of Chansey up by that northern lighthouse. They're over there. There's a ton of them over there. Well, thank you so much for popping in, Swift. Appreciate it. Good to see you again. We'll be streaming again, of course, tomorrow. Probably around noon again, just because I like streaming at noon on the weekends at this point. It's very nice. Well, the Floette spawn there. I know Floette spawn. You're talking about Flabebe, the tiny ones, right? Yeah, Flabebe and Floette should spawn there. Yeah. Nah, you're good, Swift. Understandable. Have a great rest of your day, mate. Take care. But yeah, Flabebe should be there in, like, the groups. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying my heart. I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's there because it's like on the left. If you're going like from the Pokemon Center to the lighthouse, like Pokemon Center here, lighthouse is way up here, right? And on the left hand side, when you're going up towards the lighthouse, is where they should be spawning at. Well, thank you, Swift. Yeah, so I'm. Of course, there's also the option, James, of taking your Floette and a Ditto to a Pokemon, never mind, you can't do that in that game. You have to buy the stupid egg power sandwich, which then, right, egg power sandwich, you could do that. Right. I still think that's the dumbest thing they did in Scarlet and Violet. Like, tying Pokemon breeding to an egg. Like, what, to a sandwich, not an egg, to a sandwich power. It's like, bro, just give us the daycare back. Like, what do you mean? It's complete nonsense, because, like, you can't hatch the eggs while you're collecting the eggs. Like, it's not ideal. Like, at all. I really hope Gen 10 does something that, like, fixes that, reworks that, okay? Like, it'd be... yeah. That's what I hope, okay? Is it gonna happen? Probably not, but it'd be nice if they brought daycares back. Even though Generation 10 allegedly is gonna take place on islands again, which is gonna be okay, I guess, whatever. And it's allegedly about, like, it's like the Wind Waker but Pokemon. Best luck, Grookey. Allegedly, so like maybe if we have a boat, maybe we could like a little section where we can put 2 Pokemon, and it's like, you know, then you go do whatever you're doing on the island, and then come back and collect eggs and automation. I don't know, like, I don't know, guys, but it'd be cool if they actually did something crazy like that. Of course, we know nothing about Generation 10. Like, we know it's happening. Of course it's happening. We just don't know when, what year, what it's going to be about. We know nothing at all. And that's fine. That's okay. By the end of 2026, I expect to know at least the name of the game. The names of the games. I still think it'd be cool if they stopped dual releasing Pokemon games. but they make too much money from that, so they're never gonna do that. So, you know how it is. Capitalism, boys. Oh, we have an outbreak. It's a normal outbreak, okay. Okay, we got T, we got S or Z. Okay, we got one spawning in. Okay. We have 3 in the background, okay. Oh, no. Come on, bro. Stay in the Pokeball, please. You can do it. I believe in you. Oh, we got S or Z again. I think it's S. Bro. That's what happened. I keep hitting X to try to cancel out. What the heck? What did T get here? Bro, what do you mean? Okay. Going for the double catch. Are there only 3 remaining? There's only 3 remaining. This is crazy. We got, what? B, S, and question mark? That's a funny combination of letters. Okay. Alright, we're moving on, boys. Lord. Alright. Turn to the village. We've got probably another 4 resets, maybe, depending if there's outbreaks or not. Hopefully, we can see what we're looking for, guys. Alright, nothing there. We're fine. It's gonna be actually really funny if we don't see a second unknown. It's like, bro, we got lied to. What do you mean? Average of an hour and a half? My foot. Bro, what is this garbage? Even though, like, it's been very, very, very on point so far with, like, the average of seeing a shiny unknown every hour and a half. So, with that math, I mean, it's gonna take us, like, if we are the absolute luckiest, it's gonna take us like 30 hours of doing this to collect every unknown. If every unknown we see from like here on out is different, which is very unlikely, but you know, if it is, I mean, cool, great. We got the Geodude, okay. We have a giant Ghastly off on the side, that's cool. Love to see that one. Okay, glad we're not seeing alpha unknowns, because those guys are a tad bit rude. As it were. Okay, it looks like, no, it's not, is it turning daytime? The Ghastly are going away. No, it's still nighttime. Yeah, the Ghastly aren't going anywhere. Okay. I guess one thing that's fun is, like, it seems like the shiny Pokemon will load in before the other Pokemon. It just, it's something that I've kind of, I think I've caught on to and realized. So there's that nonsense, right? Yeah. Yeah, we have less than 3 minutes remaining, guys. Will we see a second shiny unknown before the time runs out? Ooh, no, not there, okay. I want to say each rotation does take like a minute, which is actually... does it take a minute? Might take a little bit over a minute, like slightly over a minute, which is actually kind of insane when you think about it, like how quickly we're able to cycle through these unknown. Of course, we're only seeing like, you know, at most 6 a minute, or like a minute and a half or whatever. But that's still ridiculous in terms of like how often we see shiny Pokemon by doing this method. Yeah, we just hit the minute mark. Okay. We're leaving at 20. Oops. Okay. We left, it was at 27. I got a timer. Guys, we got a timer up here. Not on stream, but I have one up on my second monitor. So I'm kind of timing how long it takes just to do this. And we were, when we were leaving the area, it was 27. So that's where we're counting how long this takes. We're still under a minute in terms of like rotation. Because if we see a shiny out here, it will ruin the timer, but that's fine. Because it'd be a shiny, it'd be cool. It's 50 seconds. Okay. No, it's like literally 50 seconds. That is so fast. Like, so much faster than anticipated. If this was like the Switch 2 version of the game, which doesn't exist, but if it did exist, the loading times could probably be reduced further, and we might be able to, like, you know, probably get like a 40, like a 40-second rotate. Yeah, 40-second rotate roughly, which would be actually insane. This is actually our last, man, this is our last look. Will there be a shiny in here? Yay or nay? Alright, there are no shiny unknowns. We did find one new one today, though, so that is the big W of the day. But I'm gonna say my time's up. It's been 2 hours. Unfortunately got things to do, which is super sad, I know. Especially since my tomorrow's gonna be a Labor Day barbecue. Yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you all for being here. Thank you for watching. Do appreciate it. And I'll see you tomorrow whenever we continue. See you tomorrow when we do the Chi-Yu shiny raid, collect the deer, and then move on to this, which is the unknown hunt. Alright. Adios, guys.